and welcome back to The Facts, the new news taking everything going on in the world currently and breaking it down to just the core information. No bias, no politics, just the facts. So, there have been some additional changes today to the rules based on the announcement yesterday. Dominic Raab, the Foreign Secretary, also the man who took over from Boris Johnson during his time in hospital, has said that we can meet up with those outside our households so long as we use common sense and socially distance, and it is one-on-one. Please bear in mind that this is the facts, so we will be showing you exactly what was said this morning. Roll that clip.
Lots of people talking about meeting up with family. They haven't seen their loved ones, they haven't seen members of their family for 7 weeks. Jackie says, can you change the one person you meet up with as long as it's only one person each day? So one day, can I see my mum, and the next day, can I meet a friend or my dad in the park?
So we've said that as long as you're going, if you go out of home to the park for exercise, whatever it may be, you can go with members of your own household. If you're out in the park and you're 2 meters apart, we're saying now, and use some common sense and you socially distance, you can meet up with other people. The key thing is people want to get outdoors, particularly with this weather, particularly I think the mental health and frankly the frustration people feel if they're cooped up for too long for protracted periods. We want to make sure that people can enjoy the outdoors more.
Okay.
But people must stay alert, because the more we do some of the things that we want to do, the more we need to just be careful about this social distancing. People keep the 2 meters social distancing, then they'll be fine in those outdoor spaces.
Okay, but what?
There have been a few other clarifications and changes today. However, the Scottish, Northern Irish and Welsh governments have not adopted the new Stay Alert, Control the Virus, Save Lives slogan from the centre government. So let's have a look at what each government is saying. In England, the English government has said the following. Face coverings are now advised in enclosed spaces where it is not possible to socially distance. Fines have now been increased from £60, 30 if paid early, to £100, 50 if paid early, and increasing from there. We can go to garden centres, we can spend time outdoors, we can meet one person from a different household outdoors, and we can use outdoor sports facilities such as tennis courts, football fields, golf courses, with either household members or one other person while still keeping that 2 meters social distancing. We can also drive as far as we want to exercise or for recreational purposes, provided it is in England and doesn't cross any borders. On the screen now are the 6 main points Johnson has been talking about. Number 1 is stay at home as much as possible. Number 2 being keep your distance if you do go out. Number 3 is work from home if you can. Number 4 is wash your hands regularly. 5 being limiting contact with other people. And 6, do not leave home if you or anyone in your household has symptoms. So, Scotland. The Scottish government has not been as liberal as the English government. In Scotland, only one thing has changed, and that is that you can exercise more than once a day, in Scotland only, and must stay close to home, so this does not include things like picnics, sunbathing, barbecues or anything similar. In Wales, their government have been a little more liberal. They say you can exercise more than once a day and visit garden centres, as well as councils being allowed to plan reopening of some recycling centres and libraries. You can also only exercise locally and, as in Scotland, driving for essential journeys and not over the border. Northern Ireland is the only place in the UK to not have made any changes to their lockdown policies. However, nuanced changes have been hinted at, but nothing confirmed. Thank you for watching this episode of The Facts. Please like if you found it useful, share so others can see it, and subscribe so you can be more informed of what is happening in your world. Thank you, and that is the end of The Facts.